Hi, this is Brian Sloan with GoldIRACapital.com. And first of all, let me say it's an honor that you would drop by our site. And I hope that you've been able to get some information and some knowledge that you might have needed to make a gold purchase through one of the companies that we review. And I hope this has been helpful information to you. So once again, thank you for dropping by. But what I wanted to do right now, if it's okay with you guys, for a moment, I want to take and go through several things that we need to be thinking about when we select a gold company. So I'm going to get to the computer and let's take a look at a few things. Okay, this is Brian again with GoldIRACapital.com. And we want to go through some points to consider when making a gold IRA investment or just a simple gold purchase. So let's hit it. The first thing is obviously do your research on any gold company that you might consider, because as with any industry, you're going to have stronger companies, you're going to have weaker companies. So check the Better Business Bureau rating, the Business Consumer Alliance rating, and also I think the very important TrustLink ratings. So check those ratings. Second thing is make sure the company explains their fee schedule, because these can be a little bit all over the map. And many of these are reasonable fees. However, don't invest without asking what those fees are. You don't want to encounter a large unexpected fee that takes away from your bottom line at some point. Next thing is when considering a gold IRA, make sure the company specializes in gold IRAs. Many gold companies, including our #1 recommendation, can give you some really great advice on just an outright regular gold purchase. However, when it comes to gold IRAs, gold IRA rollovers, 401ks, etc., you want to choose a company who specializes in those type of gold funds. So when you're considering a gold IRA, make sure that company specializes in those. The next thing is talk to your potential gold company representative as soon as possible. Do your research on the web or whatever. But just in my personal experience, there were things that were not clarified at all to me until I got on the phone with a competent gold representative. And I had some things that I was confused about that were literally cleared up within 5 minutes as I talked to that gold representative. So talk with them as soon as possible. The fifth thing is take advantage of filling out the request for the gold information kits, or simply call the company, because most of the companies offer some type of free kit or whatever, and you just fill out the form. Personally, I'm the type of guy who will give emails real easy, but I never want to give my phone number, and I hardly ever do that. But in the case of a big purchase like this, it's kind of important. So in this case, I certainly did. So I would encourage you to give your best email address and best phone number where they can get in contact with you as soon as possible, because there are just too many of these issues and questions that will only be cleared up quickly as you get on the phone with the rep. And a good gold company is going to guard your information securely, so you don't have anything to worry about that. The next thing is to assess the demeanor of the representative on the phone, and just make sure you're comfortable with them. If you feel like you got a jerk, move on. But are there some companies that have pushy salespeople from time to time? Well, yes, but for the most part, most of them are very courteous. However, if you were to get one who's too aggressive and maybe tries to push you a little bit too hard into a sale that you don't want, here's a solution I would always take in a thing like that. It sounds like this: click, just hang up and call the next company. And that's not being rude, that's just getting off the phone and going to the next one. The next thing is be careful if a company is overly aggressive in pushing a particular coin or type of gold, or etc. make sure you decide on a well-rounded package, because sometimes companies have coins that they make more profit on, but that doesn't mean that you'll make more profit on it. Companies like our number one recommended company have several package offers put together depending on where you are financially. And that works out really well for many more investors. So you can custom tailor your gold package any way you want to, or you can use one of those pre-packaged plans. Then also make sure that they have a good reputation with efficiency. Sometimes a gold company isn't very efficient in their transaction. It takes them a long time. Their setup time, their delivery times are long. And also when you want to liquidate your assets later on, it takes too long to get your money. And so, make sure they have a good reputation with efficiency. And also, just kind of wrapping this up, take a look at the ratings on this page. All these are good companies, and we're not putting any of them down, but our number one recommendation is Regal Assets. Regal Assets, they are an up-and-coming company. They have great ratings, few complaints, and overall, they're just a growing company who has a lot of knowledgeable people doing a great job at Regal. So our highly recommended gold company is Regal Assets. And the last thing I would just want to say to you is, whatever your decision is, smart investors are wise enough to do the research, but also wise enough not to wait too long. Because remember all the people in 2008, and I was one of them, who lost so much of their retirement? How we wish we had invested in a portion of our investment funds in gold. But instead, they and we lost a substantial portion of investments. And we don't want that to happen again, or happen to us again. So I would encourage you to fill out one of the forms there at Gold IRA Capital, one of the ones on our sheets there, or click over to Regal Assets through one of our links on the pages, and set up a time to talk. All you have to do is fill out the form, and they'll get in touch with you. So thank you once again. This is Brian Sloan with Gold IRA Capital, and we'll talk to you soon.